coaches, myself, Joe and Isabel, we appreciate you guys being here. Without you guys and your families and media, you know, this wouldn't happen for us. We do appreciate your attendance here at our press conference. Again, there's going to be a couple of fighters that aren't going to be here. Of course, you know, some of them have to work. And I want to thank you fighters that did make it. We really do appreciate you guys being here. This is going to be our 8th event. We are going to have it at the PAL Auditorium on Saturday night. And we hope to see all you guys and all your families there. This is going to be a great event for us. We have an outstanding card. So you guys, please don't miss it. And what I want to do now is I want to have our announcer, Frank Padilla, he's going to go ahead and get the rest of it going. But again, I want to thank you all for being here, and your attendance is greatly appreciative. And again, for the media that is here, we thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts being here and covering this press conference for us. Any press that we can get, media coverage is top of the line for us, and we need that. So again, we're going to go ahead and turn it over to Frank. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Martin. Again, everybody welcome. We truly appreciate everybody being here this afternoon. As you know, boxing in Albuquerque has always been a staple for the city of Albuquerque, and so we appreciate when people can come out and support professional boxing. And as Martin already mentioned, there's a very, very exciting card that's going to be taking place at the PAL Auditorium this Saturday. And I'm going to start off by, I've got the folks here. I'm going to start off, first of all, let me recognize the sponsors, because without the sponsors, we know that a lot of these cards wouldn't take place. So first of all, again, Chavez Promotions and Isabel and Joe, and then of course Martin Naro. And then in addition to that, for those of you who might need an attorney afterwards, 1-800-LAWYERS. So hopefully you won't, but anyway, 1-800-LAWYERS is one of the folks that is participating in sponsoring this event. And again, the fights are Saturday night, November 16th. At the PAL Auditorium. Again, we encourage you to get your tickets. You can get your tickets from Joe Chavez Promotions or for some of the fighters that are here tonight. Let me start off now by introducing the fighters. And again, if you stand and just wave your hands so the folks can recognize that you're here. Let's start first of all, the first match is going to be Arturo Crespin against Julio Cesar Lanza. So Arturo's here. Okay, so Julio's not here, so like Martin mentioned, he had to work. So again, thank you for being here this afternoon. Matthew Papitas Esquibel. Matthew's going to take on Julio Chavez. Michael Gallegos. Michael's going to be taking on Phillip Penson. Phillip. And Tyler East.
He's not here.
He's not here, and neither is his opponent. But that'll be taken care of later. Then finally, Alex Holguin versus Salazar. These are the fighters that are going to be fighting on Saturday night, and I'd be remiss if I didn't also mention we want to thank Victoria Cisneros, who's now the WBA welterweight champion of the world. She was just in Mexico. And Aguascalientes, Cisneros. WBC. Gotta get the titles right. The WBC. And again, Victoria, thank you for allowing us to use your gym.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here. We also want to recognize Juan Torres Pitbull.
Josh Torres.
Say it again, Josh. Stand up, Josh.
Yeah.
All right, so again, we look forward to seeing all of you this Saturday. And again, let me turn it back to Martin. He has a few more announcements he'd like to make.
Okay. First of all, again, I want to thank you. We're going to go ahead and have the fighters speak for a little while. But in the meantime, Joe Chavez would like to say a few words.
I also want to thank everybody for being here today and for supporting Chavez Promotions and all the cards that we've had. We've had some great fights, and Josh has been in, I think, 2 or 3 of our fights. They've been great fights, and hopefully down the line they're going to be fighting for us. As you all know, Josh just came back from a big fight. He fought in Madison Square Garden. I think that's an honor to fight in that place. He represented New Mexico well. And of course, we're very proud of Victoria. Victoria, come on up here. Victoria.
Bring that bell. Bring that bell.
Victoria Cisneros just went last week and she went to Mexico, Aguascalientes, to fight for a world title. the WBC silver belt, and I think the girl that she fought was 11-0.
Yeah,
11-0, and Victoria took the fight, went down there, and she brought the belt back. And so that's something to be said for New Mexico, because I think we have a lot of good fighters here. I know there's a lot of potential in New Mexico, and it's our job as promoters, like Chavez Promotion, to try to bring these kids up. We try to get as many pro debuters as we can so we can get them exposure. And then, of course, we have the people that are champions, as Josh and Victoria, and you know, we have Matthew Esquibel here, he's 8-0, and he's coming back. He hasn't fought for a few years, and I think he's one of the ones that we need to really watch coming up here. Now, we really want to thank all the fighters that are going to be in the card, and because I know some of you have fought in my cards already. Coca has been fighting on our cards. Great show. He's had some great fights in there. So I really want to thank everybody for all the support that we get, because boxing in New Mexico, I think it's a tradition that we have to keep up. And I think it's people like me and all the coaches and all the clubs here in the state to be able to work together and bring these fights together. And I think that I want to also thank the media, because without the media, the people don't know what's going on. And I know that the media has been very, very helpful, and I really appreciate all the publicity that they give our kids, because that's what it's all about. Our amateur kids and our professional kids. And we want some of our amateur kids to become professional fighters, and we also always want them to be safe. And that's one thing that we strive. And I want to thank Victoria. This is her gym, you know, and I own the building, but it's her gym, her and Robert Padilla, and they're doing a great job with kids here and having their exercise. This gym is not just for boxing. They have their morning sessions and the evening sessions for exercise. They have like 40 to 50 members, and mostly a lot of women that come to do exercise here every day. So we've been expanding. From the last time you were here, we moved in the other way, and we also have a ring on the other side. So we're trying to be a full-fledged gym. So again, thank you very much, and I'll turn it back up to you.
Okay, just a quick reminder, your fighters have tickets, the clubs have tickets, Isabel has tickets here, so anybody needs tickets, you can go to holdmyticket.com, get them from Isabel here, give myself a call, Joe a call, one of us, you know, we'll get you some tickets. So now what I want to do is I want to introduce the fighters and have them say a few words, and if anybody, well, media has questions after that, but Arturo, Crespin.
I'd like to thank God for this beautiful day. Chavez Promotions making this happen. My dad, we've been working hard. I'm just excited to get back in the ring. Haven't been in the ring for 3 months. I'm excited to put on a show and do great and give the fans what they like to see. Just come out and support. Thank you.
Now Josh, Arturo's opponent's from Colorado, so he won't be here until Friday. That's Julio Lanza's. So he will come in on Friday, you know, so fortunately we couldn't have him here today. Next up, Matthew Papitas Esquibel.
Thank everybody for coming out and supporting us. It's been a long time since I've been back in the scene. It's been over a little 5 years, maybe 5.5 years. I'm excited to be back. I hope we can all perform, give you guys a good show this Saturday, November 16th. Thank you, Joe, Chavez Promotion, Isabel. Thank you for having me on the card. I appreciate it. And like I said, get your tickets. We've been training hard. I've had a hard training camp. Thank my uncle for training, Freddie Esquibel, for training me, preparing me for this fight. And I thank God. And hopefully everybody gets good fights. Everybody's gonna fight hard for the W.
His opponent across the way, Julio Chavez.
Thank you, Chavez Promotion, for this fight. I guess I'm the underdog. You're talking about him. You got him in the post and everything. Nobody knows who I am, man, so that's cool. He's always been a good fighter. I think we're in the same situation right now. It's been about more than 4 years since I haven't fight. My first fight in 4 years was in Colorado, and it wasn't that good, but I give everything that I had, and now I feel better for this fight. So I think we're gonna see who's the winner is gonna be. Cause man, you've been out for a while. It's gonna be hard for you too, you know.
Next up, Michael Coca Gallegos.
I'll be coming up in weight on this fight. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm coming up to about 164-ish. I've been fighting 135, 140. I hated it. It's going to be fun. Also, I'd like to remind everybody to watch Fidel Maldonado tonight on Fox Sports.
Right up, Fidel! We got his opponent all the way out from Orlando, Florida, Phillip Penson.
First, I'd like to thank God for allowing me to be here. I'd like to thank Chavez Promotions and my personal sponsor, 1-800-Lawyers, for allowing me to be here. From what I hear about Michael, he's a tough fighter. I've heard from Ray himself. I better bring him back to the fight. But I've come here to win. I don't expect nothing less. Good. Thank you for having me.
Heavyweights will come up next, but of course neither of them are here. That's Tyler East and his opponent to be announced. And then last but not least, we got Alex Holguin.
Thank everybody for being here today. I want to thank my family, my coaches, Chavez for allowing me to make my pro debut on this card. I'm excited. We've been working hard. I'm anxious. My friend Brandon, knowing each other as amateurs. But yeah, be ready. November 16th, we're going to give a hell of a show.
All right, we got Salazar.
Everybody else, thank for the whole support. Everybody coming out here to see us, and just can't wait till Saturday, man. It's gonna be a good fight. Everybody.
Well, again, that concludes the press conference, and again, we thank you all for being here. Joe Chavez, Isabel, myself, Victoria, Frank, Richard Espinosa for the Athletic Commission. Again, all you guys, and if anybody needs to see, as far as fighters or corners, anybody needs to see Isabel with their tickets or anything that's going on with that, please see her before you guys leave. Other than that, Joe probably has one more thing to say here.
And it was mentioned a while ago, you know, Maldonado fighting tonight. Don't forget to watch that. He's one of the fighters that fought in one of my cards. He's he's one of the greatest fighters probably going to ever come out of New Mexico, and he's out there representing us. So let's give him support. And I think that he's going to bring back. I don't know if he's fighting for a belt.
Yeah, he's been Robert.
Okay, well, I know they will bring back a win, and that's what we need in New Mexico, wins. Our gym goes around here. We have a ring in the back here. Some of you guys want to go back there and take a look at it, what we got here. Appreciate it, and thank you again.
And I want to introduce one more fighter in the crowd, Amanda Crespin, sit right here.
Oh, yeah.